Alright, what is going on everybody, and welcome back to another player review. So today, we will be reviewing 89 rated team of the season. I'm not going to try to pronounce this name, because I know I'm going to butcher it, so I'm going to go by Florian, or Florian. Yeah, we'll go with Florian, his first name, so please let me know down below if you do know how to actually say his name. But anyways, this card looks incredible. He's one of the lower tier cards this Bundesliga, out of his whole Bundesliga team, yet he still looks incredible. Now, looking at his stats and attributes, we will get into a second, but before we do that, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support as of recently. We are on the road to 2.5k by the end of team of the season, so if you do want to help me out on that journey, all you got to do is just drop a like and subscribe if this video does help you. Anyways, let's get into his stats. He is 6'2", which is very tall, especially lots of meta players tend to be much shorter and more agile and more balanced, but we will get into that in a second. High work rate is fine, preferred foot being right. Skill moves of 3-star isn't great, but the 4-star weak foot definitely makes up for it. I'm glad it's not another 3-star card. 4-star weak foot is definitely usable. Now going to his attribute details, 87 pace is kind of decent, with 89 shooting, some lovely shooting stats there. Really it's just his long shots and penalties bringing him down, because if you just look at his positioning, his finishing, his shooting, his shot power, then he's got an average of around 92. Of course 90 finishing, 89 attacking positioning with 96 shot power is very nice. Now looking at his passing, he has got 78 vision, not amazing. His short pass of 85 is good, and a long pass of 64. Now his agility and balance isn't great, but it's not horrible either. And looking at his 88 stamina and 92 strength, 94 aggression, it looks like he will be very strong on the ball. And now going over chemistry styles, I would say it's out of a sniper. An engine, a sniper gets his shooting up, and you can just buff that, and then get the plus 10 agility and plus 5 balance. Then I've gone an engine, because I'm going to leave the shooting how it is. I want that plus 5 pace, which will put him to 92 pace in game, but the balance and agility boost is so important. Like I said, with a sniper it also gets his 82 composure up a little bit, but with an engine he goes to 85 agility, and that 87 balance compared to 77 will be a massive difference, and you guys will thank me, whether you play him on a balanced chem style, see how clunky he is, quote unquote clunky, and then try him with an engine, and he will feel a lot better. Of course he will feel much quicker with that plus 5 pace boost. Going to his traits, he doesn't have any traits, so that's not great, but it is what it is, and traits aren't everything this FIFA, they're not meta or anything. But without further ado guys, we are going to hop into a couple games with this card. We are going to be playing him right striker alongside Socrates, left cam and right cam being Ansu Fati and Mahrez, and we've got Conte and Guardiola as our CDMs, of course a 4-2-2. Without further ado lads, let's get into the Florian player review. Alright, we have found a match, and in the first game we will be facing, he's got Son, Jimenez. What the hell? This is an unreal team. His defense, like, I'd say his midfield and attack is like a Lamborghini, and then his defense is like a much worse car, if that makes any sense. It definitely ruins the team a little bit. He's got golden goals, so he is pretty decent. Now, let's get into the game. Is Florian worth it? You can pick him up for roughly 60k and dropping. What a goal, man. What a goal. Here we are, 1-0 up. Right, here we are. It's his first touch. Oh, he goes around and that's lovely. He still has the ball as well. Okay, where is he? We see him. First time, can he get it through? He can too, on his debut. 8 minutes in, putting us 2-0 up, man. Get in, Florian. What a bloody goal, man. His attacking positioning was lovely. Runs into space and then boots it into the back of the net, putting us 2-0 up. Wow, too soon, man. Wow, we've lost the lead. We have lost the lead. Very annoying. Very annoying. This dude's not skipping his replays, which is just giving me more energy to beat him. So, let's go. Right, I've got Florian here. We're going to do some nice freestyle skill moves. Drag back. Now, his agility and balance feels brilliant, man. Very impressed with it. Now, he does lose it. That was more just me testing out his agility and balance. His agility and balance, and obviously when I was testing it out, it was risky, but hey, it's all good. We've got the ball back, but as I was saying, Julian balance doesn't feel horrible whatsoever. But we can see him running back post. We're going to dink that. That's going back to Marius. It falls back to him. Why take a touch? Why? Why? This is that stupid game. I literally charged the shot up to hit it first time. That's just EA. That's EA, not him one bit. Right, he's got that pass through. We're going to dink that over. The dink doesn't quite go over. It gets intercepted as well. Hopefully we do not concede from this. No, we don't. What a save. Now, it looks like we are heading into half-time, unless he does score from a corner. I thought he did for a minute there. It looks like we are going into half-time at 2-2. Of course, we did have a 2-0 lead very early on. Then we got very unfortunate when it came to the touch in the box. I don't understand why he took a touch. It's not his fault whatsoever. If you had Team of Season Messi, he'd still make that touch. It's literally a stupid game. But he has gotten himself on the score sheet roughly 9 minutes in, which is a massive positive. He's made a few passes. He hasn't been involved a lot as of yet. But let's get into the second half and see. Maybe he will step up. Now, a problem with my opponent, he's not skipping any replays. He didn't skip through his walk when his player was walking back. His goal scored, his celebration, when it showed us his tifo. He's not skipping any of that. Which is ridiculously annoying, but let's get into the second half. Hopefully, we can grab the win over him. Florian, we're dinking that over to Florian. We can't quite get to that with our pace, man. Wow. Florian gets to it. There we are. Through ball through to Marius. Lovely skill moves. Florian once again. We're going to give that through to Marius. We're trying to play a 1-2 with Florian. Marius loses it, but Florian gets to it and wins us a foul as well. Marius is going through. We've beat our man near post. Man, we're getting so unfortunate, but Florian with some lovely build-up play there. And of course he did win us a foul, so that did come back to bite my opponent in the ass, and his Alonso got a yellow card. Florian goes for a bicycle. I believe that could be the flair trait. Florian with a shot, but we get the deflect. Florian's first shot straight at the keeper, but we do get that deflect in the end, and Socrates, he's 6'4", he is not missing there. There we are, that puts us back in the lead. This dude didn't skip his replays. Usually I just watch my goal if it's scored with a player. But in this case, we're not watching anything. This is just karma at its finest. Socrates bagging that to make it 3-2. Of course, it's not a good goal. It's a FIFA goal. It's a classic FIFA goal. But Florian, I mean, realistically, it wasn't a great shot. And we did get lucky. He didn't have long to shoot that. I'm not going to take away points from him for that. But maybe he could have done better in that position. A 3-2 win in the first game. Florian with a goal, of course, in the very, very early minutes of the game. My opponent does come back to make it 2-2, but you already know we're bagging that. Now, Florian does get a 9 out of 10, of course, with his one goal. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with how he performed. And, yeah, let's hop into the second match. Now, the team we will be facing... please don't be insane. He's got that inform Ronaldo, I can already tell from the 94 rating. Cruyff, Red, Messi. What's this dude's like? He's got the Militao, he's got Team of the Season Ramos. Man, I'm guessing a few of these are pack pulled. Well, of course, that Red Messi is. Wow, I'm guessing that Cruyff is from maybe an icon pack. Jeez, man, this dude obviously has the edge over me. He made his account in 2013. So he's an OG. This will be an interesting game. Let's get into it. This will be a very, very big competition. Florian's coming out here. We're going to play that pass. It actually intercepted. Bad pass on my part. But Florian, he's back with it. We get the pass through as well. Here we are. We're building play. Florian. Lovely Ronaldo chop. Near post. Oh, man. Very, very, very close. If that went in, that would have been brilliant. Unlucky. Good effort. Good Ronaldo chop in the box. Of course, there's a Julian balance holding up just fine. Here we are. He's there for it. Giving another pass through to Socrates. Socrates, that's a heavy. That is a heavy ball. That is a heavy ball. Socrates can't quite get to it. That's another goal. 2-0 down. Oh, man. Florian, there we are. We're just waiting for Marius for that through ball. There we are. There it is. Okay. Good ball by Florian, and Marius is tackled. Florian's starting to make that run now. There we are. There it is. Drag back into the box to Guardiola. We have to that first time. Guardiola's not the man to be hitting them from there. So close to an assist for Florian. This game we're still losing. Not good. Florian. Oh, he gets to it. That's lovely. Through ball to Socrates. We have to go near post. Where the fuck? Socrates. Right, we've got Florian there. There we are. That's a brilliant time through ball. It's just Murray's. Florian, lovely. We need him to start making that run again. There we are, we're boosting with it. His 89 pace isn't that bad, of course. Ramos is catching up. He's got like bloody 90 pace, of course. We have to play that back. Hopefully, yeah, Florian's running back into position. Murray's with it. Cash is still in an onside position. Murray's... bro, how we're getting so unlucky. We have dominated like basically this whole game and we're 2-0 down. That will bring me to the end of this review. So basically, with his pros and cons, with his pros, I'm going to list his strength. His strength handled up great there. And I don't know, like whenever he had to win that ball, he did. He got a tackle or two in. So his strength did hold up nicely. When it comes to his cons, I'm going to have to say his agility and balance and his height is a very big con. The 3-star skill moves included with that. Now his agility and balance, even with an engine, he felt much slower than that, man. I don't know why he did, but he just did. And he wasn't great whatsoever. I mean, 1 goal in 2 games just isn't really cutting it for me. So, as a rating out of 10, I'm going to have to give this card a 7.5. If you guys watch my reviews, you know that I like being a little bit generous with ratings and to give maybe a 9 for a good card, a 9.5 for a brilliant card, 10 out of 10 for one that's really blowing me away. In this case, it's a 7.5. I mean, like, lots of people watch a play review and they're like, I don't want this card to be bad, I want it to be good. That's why you want to buy it in the first place. But in this case, Florian's just not really cutting it for me, and I am going to have to say he is not worth it. And, I mean, if you're a fan of him personally, and if you like having fun with this game, then yes, go for it. But if you really want a competitive player for foot champs, for division rivals, he's not really made out for that, especially at this point of the game. There's a lot of better options out there, especially for 50k. You could buy like a normal Aguero or pretty close to a normal Aguero. Normal card Aguero with a hunter, definitely be a better option than this card here. But anyways, this will be me for this video, guys. Sorry it's not an amazing card if you guys are watching this wanting it to be an amazing card, but I just didn't feel like he was incredible. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It has been your boy Davis, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Peace out, guys.